still working on building our reading stamina. We reached 10 minutes yesterday. So once we reach 20, we're going to have some sort of celebration. I'm thinking of getting them reading ones, which will be just stirs or straws from Dollar Tree. So our schedule is becoming very structured. I'm literally only changing out this time. So Mondays we do our social emotional learning, Tuesdays we do social studies, Wednesdays we do science, and then Fridays we do arts and crafts or PE. I also finally introduced our voice level chart. So I've been changing that pointer every time we switch from one activity to another. So I printed out new numbers to hang up here on our WOW work wall, but I have to hot glue these onto clothespins and hot glue those onto thumbtacks, and I'm out of hot glue, so I need to go get some so I can do that. My favorite drink from Starbucks is back, so my coworker got it for me today. It's the pumpkin cream cold brew, and I always get extra pumpkin cream. So we're starting science today. So I'm gonna put these labels on these notebooks, and this is something they're gonna keep in their seat sacks. So for our first science lesson, this is the one I'm going to do. It talks about what a scientist does. So we fill out an anchor chart together, and students draw a picture of what they think a scientist looks like, and we just discuss what a scientist does. And that's it for today's lesson. So I just sent out this volunteer sign-up sheet. I always need help dividing up our math workbooks, so I usually have parents sign up to help us out. Just sharpened all the pencils that were on the dull side, so students just switch it out when they need a new pencil. I have morning yard duty this week, so I need to head out. So we filled out this anchor chart today. We filled out a few things before we watched our video. Then we watched this video. It's basically a read aloud of a book called What is a Scientist? So they tell you what a scientist is and what a scientist does, and then we added some more to our anchor chart over there. In their science journals, they wrote a sentence about what a scientist does, and they drew a picture. So I finally changed the battery on my wireless doorbell remote. So instead of using this bell, we are using this one now. So I just printed this out yesterday and laminated it. I'm going to hang this up so students can refer to this. If they finish something early, they can decide what to do from this list. So I just taped these on my cupboard. So these are some activities they can do if they finish work early. They can do their unfinished work, they can read a book, play with the stem bins or Play-Doh, draw a picture on the back, write a story in their journal, or help a friend. So I need to change out the calendar because it is the first day of September today. So I changed out the calendar. So my calendar helper helps me move the today card when they come up, and they help me fill these out with the rest of the class. And next Monday we don't have school because it's Labor Day, and we have a birthday the last week. We also do have our September break the last week of September as well. And this is what I do every morning for our morning meetings. So every day there's something different that we go over. Today's Thursday, so it's Thankful Thursday. So we're gonna go over what they are thankful for this week. So they share with their partners during turn and talk, and then I pick a couple of students to share with the whole class. And we reached 12 minutes and 30 seconds yesterday for our reading stamina. And I told them that our goal is to get to 20 by next week. Here are the spirit days for this month. So our theme is kindness. And this is how we're going to be celebrating this month. Today was wear your school shirt or red. So I wore my school shirt. So I finished hot gluing the thumbtacks onto the clothespins, and now I'm going to hot glue their numbers and put them up here. Okay, I just finished hot gluing the numbers, so I'm going to stick the pins into the wall now. So we just made these apple crafts. So I'm going to hang these up. So not everyone is finished yet, but I put up the ones that are. And I'm glad I did clothespins instead of just string, because I can just easily clip it in here. So these are their lunch cards, and I heard that they're having trouble finding their names. So I'm labeling them with their class numbers so that it's easier for them to find when they get breakfast and lunch.